What's up YouTube? Anime Prince here, or if this is on my other channel, Mugen Photography, because it's a lot easier just to make one video and call it. But let's see, I want to talk about that road to Anime Fest. If you don't know, you won't know, but Anime Fest is an anime convention in Dallas, Texas. You know Dallas, the place that got shut up last week. But it's a convention. It's the third largest convention, anime convention here in the States. Of course, Anime Expo is the first largest. The second, I don't remember the second one, but it's the third largest convention here. And this year, I will be photographing, covering that. I will be volunteering as a photographer there. Now, I've already made a video about doing all of this shit and all my experience last year, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I want to talk about what I'm going to do this year, my game plan going into that. And since it relates to anime, it's going to be on this channel. And since it is photography, it's going to be on my other channel. But so yeah, I'm gonna keep this video on 12 minutes. So my game plan this year is that I'm trying to step my YouTube game up every week, not daily, but every week, in the sense that I want to put more videos out there. I want to not necessarily do more series because I want to make the videos I want to make, and usually that's just a one shot. We move on. We talk about a series, we do a review about it, we move on. But I want to do some new content. So this year going in, as far as the anime side of it, I want to do vlogs. Now, I know vlogs, people consider them to be lame, but they're easy to make, one, and two, it's easier to do a 1-minute vlog than to simply tweet about it. I mean, I don't do Twitter. It's too much work. I don't do that. I could do something like on Facebook, but once again, that is like, why do that when I have a camera here? I could record 1-minute video, complain about the long ass lines, and be done with it if there are lines like that. But so yeah, I'm going to do vlogs. It's a 4-day event, so there'll be at least 6. Well, I want to do 6, one in the beginning and one at the start of the day and one at the end, but so we'll say there are at least 4 with a potential of 6, but that could be evolved. I could evolve that later on if I choose to. So I also want to get interviews with people. I mean, like, this is my 3rd convention since I started going to conventions, because you know I never had the money to do shit to even leave the house. So I got a little paper now. I mean, well, I'm getting a little paper now since being an adult these past, I don't know how long since I had a job. I don't know, 7 years or whatever. So I'm starting to branch out. I'm starting to do other things. So I want to get interviews with people at the convention, with vendors, with cosplayers. I want to put that shit up on YouTube, across different platforms. I also want to have my own website just for it. Should I have my own website? Nah, fuck that. But yeah, I want vlogs. I want interviews with cosplayers. I want interviews with merchants, vendors is what they call them. I want backstage video footage of performers. I know they have like a rave every night. If I could get them like on camera, that'll be fucking awesome. I don't even know. But yeah, I also want like random people who go to conventions, interviews with them. But yeah, so those are my hopes for this year at 2016 Anime Fest, because it's coming right up. It's in August. So it's right around the corner. I'm gonna buy my ticket sometime this week. My Greyhound ticket. I fucking hate Greyhound. But it's $100. It's the cheapest, I guess. It's the cheapest. Yeah, but as far as Mugen photography, if this is on that channel, it will be on that channel, fuck that. What I want to do professionally as a photographer, aside from what I did last year I took photos of every single thing. I took photos of most of the panels. This year I want to get all the panels, but it's hard. I'm actually working for them, so I go where they tell me to go. And unless I have the free time to do other things, I cannot leave. But what I noticed last year is that I can move a lot faster than what I did, because sometimes I would just it was my first time doing it, so I wanted to overkill whatever they told me to do. They say get photos of this panel. I took 200 photos. I'm like, I'm overkilling this thing because I don't want to fail. I don't want to drop the ball. This is my first shot. But this year I have more experience. I know that I can get this shit in 10 frames or less and be out there in 4 minutes maybe. But yeah, so I gotta move faster. I want to cover more panels. I want to take pictures of more cosplayers, because last year, you know, I'm the quiet type, so talking to strangers, motherfuckers I don't know, is out of my nature. So walking up and asking people to take their pictures, can I take their pictures, was out of my comfort zone. So I need to do that more, even though if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see like I got like hundreds. Now, I'm not even joking, I got like at least 400 pictures of me stopping people. So imagine doing that 400 times over like a weekend for 4 days. But it's more than 400, by the way. I'm just spitballing. But even at the same time, last year I noticed that I could have done more when it came to doing that. Also this year I want better equipment. I don't want to bring this T5 here. Oh my god, I would rather own something, but if I have to rent, oh my god, I will rent it. But I want a 70D, Canon 70D. I want that 70 to 200 f2.8. I want some sort of wide angle. I need at least 150 degree wide angle lens. I don't care if it's a 10 millimeter or 35. I need it. I need it to be 2 point something also, aperture wise. Also this year, I didn't have a flash last year, and when I was taking pictures during the rave, it was like, oh my god, the ISO, the shutter, it was like, oh my god, I couldn't, where's my tripod? Even with my tripod, I couldn't do it. But this year, I got a flash, a cheap flash. I also want a better flash, but I got one, at least I got one this year, so hopefully that will do something, help me out. I also got a softbox, not here, but hopefully I could get like a smaller version of that, so I could just stop people, say, can I take a picture? I could hold a flash like over here and with the softbox and come away with something decent. Let's see, I talked about doing more, covering more events, taking more cosplay photos, having better equipment. Also, on a side note, it was my first time in Dallas, so I was walking around the city taking pictures. I don't know if that falls under American photography, but it was something fun as a hobby I did. But also, since I'm in Dallas, which is a lot better than Mississippi. Mississippi is like on the back burner of states. We in the boondocks. So if I can contact models and do like a time for print or a TFP, a time for print, and work with them since I'm in Dallas, that will be like a bonus. That will be like the highlight of the trip as far as Mugen photography go. As far as anime go, if I could get like interviews with people, that will be the highlight. So let's see what else. Let's see, networking, that is also a thing I want to do. I've never done networking before. I've never been the type to just brag about my shit just because. I mean, I would brag about it to let them know, to let people know that I'm not slacking, I'm not asleep, but just to brag about just for the sake of bragging or whatever, I don't know. Maybe networking is not bragging. Maybe that's why I got it twisted. But I want to network. I want to expand the brand, expand the name of both Anime Prince and Mugen Photography. Let's see. I think that's it. Hold, let me check my time. 10 minutes in, just time enough. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, as far as my game plan, this is Road to Anime Fest episode 2 or volume 2. Fuck, I don't know. Catch you guys later. Peace.